Hello, my name is Phil Lewis and I'm the Executive Director of MASSP. On December 17th, DESE announced Dr. Margaret Van Dieven as the next Commissioner of Education for the state of Missouri. Most of you will recognize Margie for her MSIP-5 presentations at the MASSP spring and fall conferences. The Missouri State Board of Education made the unanimous selection after interviewing 5 candidates for the position. Margie has been with DESE for 9 years, most recently as the Deputy Commissioner for the Division of Learning Services. In a brief conversation with Margie right after the announcement, she expressed to Mike Schooley of MASSP and me that she was looking forward to improving the communication with professional organizations. We all know how important visibility is in our profession, and it seems like Margie will be visible and open to communicating as well as appearing at our events. We look forward to having dialogue with Margie on issues pertinent to secondary school principals and the students and teachers that they serve. Assistant Principals Conference, January 12th. There is a side bet going on with the Kansas folks over who will have the most administrators registered for the conference, Kansas or Missouri. Right now, it's even. There has been good interest, and I hope that we can help improve the leadership in more of our schools with this opportunity. We have registrations from Jefferson City, Southwest Missouri, and even the suburbs of Kansas City. This is shaping up to be an outstanding conference. Principal growth. In a recent meeting with Paul Katnick of DESE, the executive directors of the Missouri Principal Associations discussed a possible organizational chart from the administrative mentor program to evaluator training and on to progressing to leadership training. We may call on you for input and advice, particularly if you've been a principal for 10 or more years. You might be thinking about a few questions. What made you stay in the principalship for so long? How did you gain the knowledge and skills that you needed? What trainings or programs provided the best principal training? Who was the most influential and why? We'll try and keep you posted as we develop that chart. Rutherford training. Earlier this week, we had a meeting with the Cross-State Learning Collaborative that has monitored several components of the waiver grant from the federal government. The conversation turned to the Rutherford training and the success of training 170 administrators that were trained in feedback and in the evaluation process. It was decided that the program was so successful that it would return next fall. You might talk to your superintendent or be thinking about joining us for the Rutherford training next fall and next year. Monday, the SAC meeting. Our first peek at the legislative agenda for the Missouri session was a good one. Mike Lodewigan, our advocate for Missouri administrators, our lobbyist group, Burton and Lisi, took us through their thoughts on the upcoming session. Mike and our lobby team have a great relationship with many of the legislators and each year become more knowledgeable about the needs of educators and students in our state. They were cautiously optimistic about the session and feel like education is a back burner issue with Ferguson being front and center. There are always issues that may reach the committees, and the lobbyists usually stay up on the stirrings. We'll keep you posted as time goes on. From all of us at MASSP, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.